Next week I go out West Coast doing a couple different workouts out there. So it's a grind right now, but I'm loving it. I'm loving the process. I'm loving, playing against all these great players and just showing my talents for real.
I know teams will kind of throw something different in there. Did anything about the workout today, anything they had you do surprise you?
Ooh, them 20 lines. Them 20 lines. This was the first team that actually made us run something like that.
Really?
Most teams kind of incorporated some ball stuff in it. I did some run at some of the other workouts, but not 20 lines in 2 minutes. That was tough. But they trying to see us how we fight. They trying to see how we react to adversity and how we play when we tired. So it's all in preparation for real.
With the schedule that you have, does this stop mean anything more to you? Just because you're past the area and everything like that, family here?
It definitely hits home. Being from here, going to college right down the street, being a lot closer to home, it definitely hit a little different. But everything moving so fast, I don't even really get to spend 24 hours here. So it definitely hit different. But I got to move on and keep going.
Kind of going off of that, growing up in Baltimore, spending all that time in Maryland, what would it mean if the Wizards were the team that took a chance on you going there?
It would mean a lot. Just the tradition in this organization, all the great people that then came through here, and you kind of just see the character and kind of just the tradition within the organization with a lot of former players coming back to work for them, a lot of staff that's been around for a long time. It would definitely mean a lot. I would love to play for the Washington Wizards.
What was really taking the court with Eric today? It's probably been a bit since you guys did that.
It was fun. I haven't seen him or got to play with him in a year. Yesterday I walked in after I got here. I seen him. We kind of just had a great embrace. We hugged each other. It's been a while, but it was good to get out there and compete with him today. I think we made each other better today. That's the most important thing.
You were a terrific defender in college. What's going to be key to translating that to the NBA level?
It's at the next level. Players are better, stronger, bigger. So it just comes with me, continuing to develop my body, being in elite shape, so that I can, perform at a higher level at a longer time. And defense really a mindset. So me just becoming mentally tougher, training myself to be mentally stronger than the other team, the other opponent, those type things. But I think it'll translate for certain.
Now that you look back on it, what benefits or what drawbacks did transferring from Maryland to Marquette bring you?
It was great. The whole experience out there, being from Baltimore, going to the University of Maryland. I grew up around this area my whole life. So it was good, to get outside of the DMV area and experience life by myself as an adult. I will say Milwaukee was cold. It was definitely a lot colder than here. That was a big difference. But I feel like I grew as an individual off the court, on the court. My coach at Marquette, Shaka Smart, challenged me every day. So I think that the move was great. It really helped me.
Hey, Darryl, you go through this draft workout process.
Mm-hmm.
What are some of your highlights that you want to show in your game to teams?
Just my versatility, my ability to guard, 1 through 4, my ability, to be a secondary ball handler, relieve some pressure when teams are pressing, those type things. Just my competitiveness, just going out there competing, just playing to win every time. And yeah, just what kind of person I am. I feel like I'm a down-to-earth guy, a good dude. So that I think this is a great opportunity, for personnel, GMs, executives, all of them to see what kind of person I am as well.
And then we have a lot of great guys back home from Baltimore that came out about to walk this same path. Just what does it mean to you, coming from Baltimore, knowing everything, just be standing right here for this opportunity?
So it means a lot. Like I said, not a lot of people get this opportunity. So I know I'm blessed. I'm just trying to take advantage of it personally, make the best out of it. I know this is my only chance to do this. So I'm, just trying to live in the moment, take care of my body as much as I can, and just have fun with it. That's the most important thing. When you have fun, you lost in a fight. So that's the most important thing.
Any Baltimore players that have been through this process that you keep in contact with or have given you any advice?
Yeah, I talked to, I played on Team Melo, so I talked to Melo sometimes. I just went home recently. I got to talk to Will Barton. He was home. They had a little Team Melo event. Got to talk to him a little bit. Another guy, Stanton Kidd. My guy, me and him talk all the time. So he went through this process. He been overseas, all those type things. But me and him, talk a lot. So they helping me out, trying to help me with the process. So yeah, I got a couple guys that's mentoring, helping me out a lot.
How extensively do Wizards officials interview you while you're here?
So I met with some of them last night. I think now after this I'll go, sit in the film room or the theater room and, meet with them again. But just throughout my process and meeting with all the other teams, you do like 2 or 3 interviews while you're here. That's really it. They talk to you on the phone, they talk to your agent, those type things. But you only get 2 or 3 interviews for real.
Did you meet with them in Portsmouth, for instance?
Yes, I did. So I met with them in Portsmouth, sat down for probably about 20, 25 minutes. So they got a kind of good background on me, who I am as a person. It was funny, Antoine Jameson was one of the guys that interviewed me. So it was kind of great, I grew up watching him play for the Wizards, those type things. It was definitely, I would say out of all my interviews at Portsmouth, it was one of the more comfortable ones. Those guys, made me feel comfortable, crack jokes, just kind of kept the mood real light, so it was good for sure. That's it.
Well, we see that Anton is saying something right now that's making Wes smile, so apparently he's got that gift.
Yeah, he needs some bigger pants.
Yeah, he does.
But he definitely a good person for sure. In my interview, I got to talk to him, and like I said, I kind of grew up admiring him as a player and what he did on the court. So it was great, to talk to him, kind of find a little bit about him, and just learn about the organization as a whole. So it was good.
Did you grow up rooting for these guys?
Nah, not really. I was a fan of Gilbert Arenas. I kind of just
grimaced before you said that.
Yeah, I really don't know how the Washington area feel. I know Gilbert not, he don't have the best track record. But as a player, I, enjoy watching him compete at the highest level. But yeah, that's really it. I done been to a couple playoff games recently. But I wasn't too much of a fan of, the Wizards. LeBron and Melo was my guys growing up, so yeah. That's it.
Who did you choose for your agent?
Derek Jackson. His name Derek Jackson. So it's called Unlimited Sports. It's 2 co-founders, Derek Jackson and Nick Blatchford. So yeah, new agency, but a lot of things coming. We got a great draft class this year, so looking forward to it.